And we're live. Need your camera on, son. You're doing your clip, right? Yeah, because through your digital. So you're gonna do digital today?
Yeah, I'm gonna do digital for sketch day.
Lame. I'm kidding. That's cool.
I know.
I can't. I don't know. I could do the whole iPad digital thing, but my iPad was dead, and I don't want to figure that out at the moment. But dude, what's up? It's been a minute. Like, it's been.
I know
we
are back.
Yeah. I'm using this. Have you seen this constructive anatomy book before? I'm sure you have.
It looks familiar.
But that's what I'm kind of using to like start my whole anatomy journey. As you know, we've been just like blasting through stuff, having fun, and hanging out, and it's been solid. But we got to add more basics in. I think is what we discovered. More ritual.
Got to get that foundation.
Let me say a quick hello right here, just to drop that to have a chat going. In case anyone pops up to hang out with us today. But yeah, anatomy. I don't even know where to start. It's one of those things. Like, I was looking at this book, and there's some really cool things that like got my attention on how to like structure some stuff, like the way the blocks can turn into a body and the movement behind them. It's kind of crazy.
I know that the biggest thing is always like breaking everything down into shapes. That's what Todd Knock was always like my big thing. I'd always watch his YouTube channel because it was so helpful and just
it's like a really insightful one that tells you that stuff.
Yeah, because like he'd always like say like he goes, always break stuff down into shapes and whatnot, and just all those little basic things that really that really help out with that understanding, that foundation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see if I can swap this with the other one.
Let me hook stream while
I wonder how I can adjust the screen to where it's like that takes up all of it. That's kind of annoying like that. It's weird. It's not popping up.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
Can you do your voice through the same channel as your?
No, because mine's doing two separate. Or mine's coming from the same one. I'm not doing two separate things. Let me see, because I don't want to block out you. I didn't think about that.
We do like It's not like giving me a formation.
Yeah,
this would be cool. Like if it was like this, but. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. It's something on your end, probably.
Yeah, it is, because it's I'm just doing a project. I'm just like.
Well, while you figure that out, I can kind of show this too, because like how these like blocks kind of like shape this body and everything, and it's the movement, and it's kind of just like you're playing with a ribbon as a body more than anything. And I think that's what when they talk about dynamic art and shit, it's really that having that looseness and not having it so stiff.
Right.
So it's kind of
this presentation looks all right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, because I guess I'm gonna be kind of small right here too. You can barely see my shit because it's so light.
Yeah, and then mine, I could just kind of zoom it in and
switch it around.
I'll do darker pencils so that way we can. Let's see. Let's try it here.
I kind of want to mimic this page, the hand.
Yeah, that looks all right.
Work on. What were you thinking about working on? What were you aiming on doing?
Hands are always something that's good just to practice, because like it's so easy to lose how to draw them. So I got my anatomy books out right here too, just to kind of go through the hand section and break them down into shapes.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Should have got a light box and like an image or something. I need to find the cord to my light box. Did you add a name for yours? Does it say Danny anywhere?
Yeah. I just don't think it's showing up on the stream because it's the presentation mode. Well, this will be good for now, as long as people are seeing a straw.
Yeah. There's some. I've been looking into other channels that do stuff like this. Like, have you ever heard of Ink Pulp?
That name sounds very familiar, actually.
That's another really cool one. All right. Yeah, man. So, what else? What have you been up to this whole time? What has Danny been doing the last couple of months?
Writing a lot of nonfiction.
Oh, for that novel?
Just a bunch of stuff. Just cranking everything out.
Nice.
Yeah. That's how it be.
Like or is it just like work stuff in that sense?
Mostly, yeah. But it's been fun.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, as long as I'm writing, I'm happy.
That's good. Good fucking outlook on that. Yeah, I kind of miss having that job, just being a writer.
Yeah, I feel it. Just been trying to catch up on my comic books too.
I make like a big leap with like catching up on reading, and then I just like fall off that shit so hard. Things have been so crazy. We're at the contract stage with the anthology and some other things, so it's just been a lot of contract stuff going on. And there's that big project that contract work I will be starting up pretty soon that I'm excited to announce very soon. I don't think I can make a formal announcement yet, but I'm going to be running a podcast for a company. So this is going to be, and it's comic book related. So it's kind of wild that that's going to be happening. And Apollo's still, going on and all that. But
no,
you crazy being a host or something,
Brandon, you just screwed up right now. You should have just clickbaited the hell out of that. Be like, is this the end of Apollo? Watch next week to find out. And then
use it. I'll still use it again. That's a good marketing thing. What is this? This is a dope ass song. Holiday by the Get Up Kids. Yeah, that's what people should be listening to. And then I'm trying to work on music right now for the comic project that I hope is still going to happen.
Oh, you're getting back into music again?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Cool.
Yeah, at least picking it up and trying to not trying to like do anything like crazy, but just get the like what we're doing here, like getting the fingerings down,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's so odd to like draw just like by looking at something, trying to mimic it.
Yeah. It's hard. I'm just doing a basic thing now. And then what's that comic book artist name? Something Finch.
David Finch.
Is it David Finch?
David Finch is probably it. The Crosshatcher.
Let me look it up to make sure, because I just want to make sure I give him the proper credit for this.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I don't know.
It's funny because like each comic artist always like gives like specific advice on something that I use. Like Ryan Benjamin for hair, Todd Knock for like hands. And let me see here. Yes, you're right. It is David Finch.
Yeah, I fucking told you. Why would you not? Like, why would you doubt me on that? Like, I can't believe
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Jesus, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
He's the only Finch that's around. No, I can't fire you. You're like Brandon. You guys show up, so I have to keep you.
Oh, watch you get like an angry message from like another Finch comic book artist, or just like, how dare you?
Right? For reals. That'd be cool. I
But
need the exposure right now.
yeah, but the way he does hands is like he'll do something like, um, he does the bottom of the finger like this, just like smooth, and then he'll go on the top and kind of do ridges like that to do the fingers, if that makes sense.
Uh,
And I think that's really good for like doing clawed hands or something.
yeah.
But it's kind of like, and the way he does it too, it's like obviously his come out way better, but mine look like bat wings. But the way he does it, like I've been practicing with that, and it really helps with like when you're trying to get like that motion, like that hit the fingers are moving really fast or something like that.
Yeah.
So
So, I've only watched David Finch for like cross hatching, and that's when I was trying to cross hatch shit. And that's pretty hard, actually.
yeah, cross hatching, because it's so easy to overdo it.
Yeah, or just like not get the lines right, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to like like right now. I'm just trying to warm up with like shapes of this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like this one right here. I think that's a cool one. This is kind of all right.
Yeah, it looks good. And then because like it's hard with hands because every single artist has like a different way of doing it. Like I know Todd McFarlane, like he draws like each individual piece of the finger is like a peanut shaped, and then he puts that together. And like David Finch, he draws it all as like one piece and everything. And Jim Lee kind of breaks it down differently too, and like does a lot of circles and tubes and whatnot. So it's like I don't know. There's so many different ways to tackle it, and it's. I think that's just because the hands is kind of hard to draw.
It really is, dude. Fucking wild. Weird how hard hands are. Like how much mastery it takes to get like dynamics in hands and fingers.
Yeah, and
So
it's
many
such an
fucking
important
joints.
part too.
Yeah. Because I really want to like be able to get to the point of drawing my own comic like soon.
Yeah,
But that takes time, you know. It takes a lot of time.
yeah, I feel it.
I do want to draw like a figure. I mean, character design is something I need to work on.
Yeah,
That's like-
same. Just drawing your own characters, I think, really just helps with like.
I guess it's why we're like trying to draw like things we know right now just to get it down, so that we can
Yeah,
pull from those influences. It's like you got to read a lot to know like how to write, you know.
yeah,
So just like practicing with these like people that we like, creations we adore, keeps us motivated too. There's so much to ink and go over, man. I have a whole notebook full of things that need to be inked.
yeah. We haven't really, because I mean, look how long it's been since we've done just this stream.
Do you remember the last time we did a stream?
When was it?
I don't really know. Let me check. Play this. Drink and draw. Oh, crap. My bad. My whole like thing transferred to my phone when I opened it.
Oh, really?
But yeah. But 2 months ago, it wasn't that bad. November 17th. It just feels like months. It feels like 6 months since we've done anything.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool. It makes me feel better. Preparing for 2 months and coming back. I'm using a 2B pencil and it's really cool. It's so thick.
Yeah, those kind of pencils are really good for breaking down shapes.
Um, but what else, man? I guess like also getting the curvature of like the finger and not making it look square, you know?
Yeah,
But keeping that length. It's so easy to make it just like a little bit too long or something, you know, to make it look awkward.
yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I like that. Check out this one.
I like that. The drawing has the different angles and everything. That's the biggest part.
Yeah, I'm trying to just seeing what I can mimic from this book, and I figure if I can mimic it, it's like a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I like B's. I need to just get a set of B pencils because that's all I like using. Let's do this one up here.
So I just finished reading The Death of Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, you like it? I was reading that as it came out.
It's I really like how short it is, and I think it's a perfect example of how you bring other characters from the larger universe in without making it a massive crossover event while still making it impactful. Just short, simple, sweet, focused, and yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
Nice, hell yeah. The Strange series that picks up right after that is really fucking good too.
Yeah, I have that in my list. I'm excited for that one.
It's fucking great. It was something I had to put down because I didn't have the funds for it, but I really enjoyed it. I really want to go to Marvel Unlimited and catch up. That and the new Ghost Rider series that was coming out at the same time. Those are
Oh,
both
I hear
really
that's a
good.
lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great. I only picked up a few issues, but I'd love to get more of it. Dude, and like Donny Cates isn't doing anything right now. It's really sad.
I noticed that I because like I always check the authors because of you guys. I always check out for Donny Cates, and who's the other one who did the really good Thor run that
Oh,
he
Jason
traded
Aaron.
off? Yeah, Jason Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason's
So
kicking ass.
yeah, although I hear that his Avengers was kind of
I heard it's a slow build, like,
yeah. I
and
heard it just
it's gonna be
dragged.
paying off. Like, yeah, like it's taking a while, a lot of setups. But I feel like Jason's gonna fucking knock it out of the park with like where it goes, you know?
I hope so.
I think so, yeah. He's badass like that. But it's just fucking awkward.
But yeah, I will have a review for that. Some graphic novel reviews up soon on my YouTube channel. I want to get back into that because I
So you're gonna
missed.
start picking that up and making waves with that?
Yeah, just slowly but surely, just kind of bouncing around between all whatever projects I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get to those, and I'm renovating my room right now, so it's kind of
I kind
kind
of
of
am
hard to film a
too.
video in there. Yeah,
I got rid of the TV in my room, so I have more space.
really. Now what do you
Yeah.
watch?
Well, I use the downstairs one all the time, you know?
Uh,
So I don't really have a use for it. And when my roommate's gone, like out of town, I can just always use that.
yeah.
So I gave him my TV, kind of upgraded his setup a little bit more. and I I opened up the space to kind of make a new podcasting angle. So I
Okay.
recorded an episode with it last night, but I got to experiment a little bit
Yeah, it's all about the experimentation.
because downstairs is about to become a podcast room in general. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's gonna be fucking wild. So I'm gonna do well, since no one's on right now, I could say that Comics Wellspring podcast.
Okay.
So I'd be interviewing creators who have printed with them and making like an inspirational and like motivational indie comic book show.
Cool.
Kind of just helping people get some exposure, and it'll be my first like contract paid gig. So I'm like nervous, excited.
I bet.
Yeah, being a host for something that's like not mine is wild.
Yeah, I bet. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and having to care about that edit, you know what I mean? Because I'll be editing it too from.
Oh,
So it'll be
wow.
cool. Yeah. Um. I feel like I crunched this one up a bit much. I like don't even know what's going on with it. There's that. Like right here. Anatomy. It's interesting.
It's just so.
It's so like weird because you're like having to like now we're learning a different subject. Like we're learning how to draw, but we're having to like learn like science.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not like the best at shit like this.
No, I'm not either.
But I feel like it's gonna help our style be defined a bit more too.
Yeah. It's like when Neil Adams said that all your style is just all the little mistakes that you make.
Yeah.
We miss you, Neil.
Do. Huh. Interesting. Okay, erase this a little bit. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at drawing though.
Oh yeah.
Like especially just like I bet if we did like we started off with Beta Ray Bill, which was insane,
I
But
know.
way to fucking leap into this shit. But like, and I keep on saying I haven't drawn, but in October I did those fucking all those drawings, and that was pretty fucking wild, That was a
Yeah.
good chunk. And then I started inking some of them at a certain point, and I got quite a few of them inked. And then I did the new drink and draw thing and kind of made the new logo, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Have
But
you do you have any thoughts yet for the new Apollo logo if you're gonna do one?
oh yeah, so I'm running that through that design. I'm moving forward with that, the one I was showing you.
Uh-huh.
And this designer that's helping with the anthology is gonna kind of like just spruce it up a bit.
I do. Maybe I'll just draw this for you one day as as a fun thing. But I think it would be hilarious to do like a caricature drawing of both you and Brandon.
Oh, I would love that. I fucking love that. Nice.
Or a character or a drawing of like you holding Brandon in your arms like you're holding him like a bride almost.
Oh, I want to do this Death of Supergirl homage like that.
There you go. Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, it's Brandon should be holding me, if anything, I guess.
All right, I could do that.
Um, Drawing hands is like intimidating. You're like when you start looking at the detail behind some of them.
Do you remember how much I struggle with that hand for the Sandman character?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was rough.
It's not a fucking cubes and rectangles and shit.
Yeah, I'm just kind of struggling right now with this.
I like how we're doing two different approaches to hands too right now. The way you're doing it, you're being a lot more speedy for sure.
I'm just trying to just get that basic, you know, that basic
Um,
shape and everything down.
when did this stop playing? I don't even know when the music stopped playing.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Me either. I think it's when my headphones got all weird.
I'm hoping that once my room is put together like the way I want it, since I've just accepted that I'm going to be like every other millennial ever, live with his parents till he's 30, um, that it'll be just easier to create more and just have a more of a, like your environment, your space, like affects
Oh yeah.
how well you're able to, you know, work on your stuff.
hmm
It's still something I'm getting used to working from home, you know.
Oh, I feel you, dude. That took me a while to get used to. Man, this is gonna be a lesson in cubes for me today. God damn it.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
and I know what you mean. Um, it was weird when I was with my grandparents. It was pretty easy for me to be pretty creative. But
Yeah.
in my last place, I thought like it was a perfect place to be creative in, and I actually was the least creative there. I feel.
hmm
At least that's how it feels. I could be wrong. Man, fucking drawing a cube. It's fucking hard sometimes.
It is.
Like sometimes if you just fuck up one line, it fucks up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I forgot that I had a fucking lesser known comics meeting right now at 9.
You have one tonight?
Yeah, I might just like be in it too and just like stay here.
Damn.
That's fine. Um, it'll only be like an hour. How long are you gonna stream for?
Probably till like I was thinking 5 to 7.
Okay, nice, yeah.
Yeah, so like anywhere, just a good 2 hours. Because like I mentioned, like I just try to, like I mentioned to you off stream, like I try to just set aside 2 hours a day now for personal projects. So like on the days that we stream, that's just my 2 hours at the end of the day to
Yeah, oh yeah.
something creative, keep my mind going. That doesn't look too bad. It could be better though. It looks a little fat.
What? Oh, the hand, yeah, the palm, yeah.
You just kind of slim it down just a little bit.
All right, so if I'm gonna do one like this, it's weird because like when you draw a cube, there's no like top straight line. They both like curve down to an extent.
Yeah,
That's what makes it hard. Is that curve? There we go.
let me try drawing one from a hand from memory now.
And see, like, I don't know, like, I'm not doing something wrong here. I don't get what it is. Because there's like a bottom part right here. It's like more diagonal. I don't know. This fucking rectangle is like mind-boggling me right now. Dude, shapes suck. It's crazy how hard shapes are.
Yeah, they really are hard.
I think like just doing anatomy stuff like this is like vital purely because of like what it makes you fucking sit down and do over and over again, you know?
I know it pushes you.
Yeah. It's the exercises you don't want to do, but they'll make the most like difference in your body, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Cause like I could fucking totally do this thing without doing the whole square thing. But like knowing how to do those squares is so fucking vital.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Huh. Interesting. Fuck yeah. Nice.
Right now, I'm just copying a hand that I did in an older drawing, just to try to kind of recreate what I did before, just to try to like, I don't know, make it muscle memory.
That's cool. Hell yeah. I'm still just trying to do like outlines just to kind of get how I should do a hand.
Yeah.
feel like there's some other examples I could pull from.
You think you're just gonna stick with hands tonight, or are you gonna move on? You gonna try to cover some other stuff too?
I'm not too sure.
At least we know we never have to draw feet. All
We
you gotta
should master feet. We should
all you gotta
master
do for
it.
feet is just this right here. You gotta do the leg, and then you just gotta do the rubble.
There you go. Rubble.
Yeah. Never show the feet.
Maybe just the heel if it's a back shot. Not even gotta do that. You cut it at the calves.
Yeah, there you go, like that. Here's the calf, and that, and then more rubble for like the foreground.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Fucking
Rob
Rob Liefeld, dude. I don't know how that guy has friends in the comic book community, you know?
I don't know. Rob Liefeld is definitely an anomaly.
Trying to just think about like if I drew a Batman fist, how I would do that from like memory, you know?
Yeah.
I think the character I draw the worst is Batman, actually. Which is
Batman,
surprising.
it's just the shape of him. Like even I struggle with him. I think. Like
I haven't found the right way to approach it.
Let me see if I can do it. The Hulk was another one that I used to struggle with. Let me take a.
Yeah, fucking shitty ass Batman. I don't know. I guess that's why we're doing this, looking at fucking forms. And this is an interesting way to draw it because like this anatomy book really breaks down each body part,
Everything.
you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where other books kind of just show you like you go from a circle into a fist.
Yeah.
Now draw the fist. There you go. Just do it. Draw the fist.
It's like daring you to do it.
Mm-hmm. It's like even like arms and shit are fucking crazy difficult. It's the amount of muscles that go into everything, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. You just went straight into Batman. You're like, fuck anatomy.
I just
I'll
want to
draw
see
Batman
how
now.
this facial, structure under the mask. Because, like you mentioned, this is, I don't know, Batman's just kind of hard to draw sometimes.
It really is. And it's crazy to like see what other body parts lead into, you know what I mean? Like, and the details of
Yeah.
a face and how it comes out of a cube, like that's the wild part.
I know.
Like a standard fucking head drawing kind of looks like Doctor Doom's helmet, you know?
It
When they break down
does.
the front of the face.
Very blocky,
Yeah.
almost like Bizarro.
Yeah, exactly. That fucking square nose.
Yeah, I think I'm going to practice drawing a face at a different angle. That's something else I need to practice.
Proportions, spacing, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Seeing where your pen is gonna land.
Proportions are always something I struggle with too, because like sometimes my heads are too big, they're too small, or like torsos are too long.
Yeah, that's the fucking wild part, is like nailing that shit. Yeah. Sizing and the proportions on like faces and shit. Like making them longer or kind of shorter. That's where those
Yeah.
lines really make a difference. kind of want to say fuck this and just ink some stuff. To be honest, this is really hard.
I know you just want to jump into the fun stuff. It's
Yeah, and you know what? I just fucking drew hands for 45 minutes. So come on, cut me some fucking slack. You know?
do a torso.
I'm gonna ink some shit.
All right.
I want to ink. Oh, I don't know if you've seen some of this, but I've been like fucking at it, dude. Check that out.
Nice. I like it. Your faces are getting way better.
These were fucking. I've been doing all the inking with this brush pen in this book. Oh, and like this one's cool. Lobo. Lobo's one of my favorites.
That's really, really good.
Fucking hyped about it.
You think Jason Momoa is going to stick around to play Lobo?
That would be great. I feel like he should.
Yeah.
Damn it! I need like a clip for this at this point. Yeah, dude, fucking anatomy's hard, and that was like a lot. So
You got to give your brain
like,
a rest.
it's like you kind of like when you're like studying or something, and then you just start getting sleepy halfway through studying. You know, like you're like, I know I need to know this, but this is making me fall asleep.
Yeah,
But you
I
know,
feel
maybe just doing that for half an hour, like every couple
it's a good
days,
warm
every
up
day or so.
before you start your main drawing.
Yeah, exactly. And I really want to learn more about inking. I'm really digging this pen brush, but like learning the control behind it is really what kicks my ass at it.
Yeah.
Where to raise your hand and how to get the thinner lines and whatnot.
Sandra
It's been
Hope, the
interesting.
inker, she does everything with a brush. I've seen her videos, and I don't understand how she gets such clean, quick lines with just a brush.
And it's
It's
like you have to
it's
keep your hands so steady, dude. Like,
yeah,
and my hand shakes a lot, I feel. I'm like still, it takes a little bit to warm up into getting straight lines.
yeah,
And those accidental dips that you get sometimes whenever you're just like,
yeah,
you breathe wrong, you know what I mean? Like you have to control your breathing and everything. It's kind of crazy.
yeah.
But these were all prompts from the Inktober where I just did a bunch of pencils. And so this one that I'm going to do real quick, I could probably ink this whole thing pretty fast, is All Star Comics. It was like draw a local comic book shop. I was like, fuck yeah. But,
Next stream we'll do architecture.
oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because I have some architecture books too.
We can make a series. We can make a focus of like, you know, what we start off with as a warm up and then go into something for the second hour, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Should
Cause
always
man,
warm up
I was
with
just
a song.
getting sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. I was like ready
I
to like pass out. I was like, I could go to bed at 9 o'clock right now if I continue doing this.
Yeah.
But this pen brush is really interesting. I got it pretty cheap. It was like $14. I didn't want to like go all out on a pen brush and find out I
Yeah.
fucking hated it, you know.
Yeah, I
But
feel that.
it's pretty reliable. The ink lasts a good chunk. I've only replaced it once, and I have used it like insanely, dude. See, I just fucked up so hard. Oh man, yeah. You got to kind of like blend that stuff in. I think I like inking a lot though. I think
Inking
if
is fun.
I think between using this brush and like a really thin pen just for small details, because I can't get that with this. That's what I've been really happy with. Find that marker. Hell yeah. So the anthology, it's probably going to get pushed to the Kickstarter. We're aiming for March. It's probably going to be late April.
Nice.
But the book is going to also premiere the new Apollo logo because it's going to have a page for it. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Cool.
I think I've had the same logo since I drew that when the show first started.
Do you feel this is time for an update?
Yeah, I think so. I wanted something you could just like tag somewhere, you know, like something you
Yeah.
just fucking slap or draw really quick, you know, something memorable, and but still have that sci-fi aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Um, and I've been checking out a lot of Will Eisner stuff lately after reading that Frank Miller Will Eisner interview book.
Hmm.
And that dude is just a fucking beast. Like, I don't know how you could be that good of an artist and just know how to draw fucking everything in the world.
Yeah.
I think, you know, if I could draw Spawn, Spider-Man, and Batman really well one day, I'd be really happy with that.
Yeah.
I feel like those are like the key characters that would just be the funnest just to do whenever.
Yeah. I feel like that was one of the big things for Todd McFarlane when he designed Spawn, was just someone that's just always fun to draw.
I was also looking, you know, speaking of the way you're doing it right now, like I was looking into what are they, blue pencils or whatever?
Oh, Blue Line?
Yeah, blue line. I know Jay Louder uses them, a friend
Yeah.
of mine, and it always just looks really cool when he's like going over the blue line.
Yeah.
I feel like it separates stuff for your brain a bit more too, having that
It
layer.
does. It does. It really helps.
See, if I use a micron, I'm so fucking precise, dude. That shit's way more badass. Maybe it's because my hand is so steady from using that fucking brush. Like, picking up a micron makes it feel so much easier.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, so I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy as much as possible lately.
You're a terrible human being. How dare you?
Dude, it is
I know.
so good. Oh, it's so good. It is just like insanely fucking amazing game, dude. Like,
I've heard good things about it.
it's everything I wanted and more. Man, it is dope. I'm having a blast with it. I know there's like, I don't know. I know there's controversy with Harry Potter, but I think there's a difference between separating the art from the creator,
Yeah, and plus you
because
didn't have much to do with that game, I've heard.
nothing at all to do with
Yeah,
this game.
so I'm
And
just like,
they've
I don't
even
see why
made
some
it,
people are flipping out over it.
they even said like the developers are like, we designed this game to be all inclusive for everybody. So anyone who
Yeah.
felt like left out or attacked by that should feel welcomed here.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, come on, you've done your thing, you know?
Yeah.
But dude, it is just fucking orgasmic. But you know, honestly, if we did that, like, you know, if we, you know, canceled something just because the creator was a piece of shit, like there would not be a lot of art, dude.
There would
Like,
not be Batman Year One,
yeah,
one of the best Batman comics ever made.
well, fucking. Well, when you think about it, like, dude, no, Buffy wouldn't be around. Anything Josh Whedon ever did would just not
Oh yeah,
exist.
that
You
too.
know, like
I made me forget about that.
you think about like Warren Ellis and getting canceled. The Authority movie would not be getting made. You know.
Yeah.
So there's just like certain stuff about that that just I just don't agree with. Like a lot of bands would not be fucking getting played on the radio then.
Yep.
And I think it just depends what that thing meant to you and what it did for you. Like I wasn't a Harry
Yeah.
Potter fan growing up, but like it's been like real comforting for me in a sense. And it just takes me somewhere, and I always just like enjoy the feeling you get when you
It's
like when you're part of that.
escapism, you know.
Yeah, it's a really good thing. And I never really liked J.K. Rowling to start with, like, because for one, I don't believe she wrote all those books by herself. Let's just say that.
No, she had to have had a ghostwriter.
And two, uh, it's all. I mean, Harry Potter is the closest thing we're gonna get to Neil Gaiman's Books of Magic because that book is about a 13-year-old kid with glasses who goes to like and meets with all these magical characters in the DCU and has a scarf and an owl
And it came
and
out
is a
before.
magician. Yeah. Dude, if you look up Books of Magic, just look up Neil Gaiman's Books of Magic and look at the cover, and then you'll be like, that's Harry Potter. Although he skateboards in
Damn.
Books of Magic. You know, I really want to get better at the pen style because of Paul Pope.
Paul Pope.
Yeah, I fucking love Paul Pope. He is like if I could draw cool shit. Like I like his style, how he's created his own style. Kind of like how Sean Murphy, like he has a very distinct style, even though it's borrowed from a lot of um like Eastern uh like manga almost, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But Paul Pope is just too fucking dope. I'm gonna fuck this up right now. Thanks, such a man. Um, let's see here. I admire you to sticking to the anatomy.
Thank you.
Some discipline. I'll go back to it right now. I just wanted to.
No, you do whatever you
Hold
want
on.
on yours.
The show is called Drawin Shit. I'm glad we changed
Yeah.
the name, to be honest.
So we're not obligated to drink every time.
Yeah, we never drink anyways. And then they're just like, at one point I was like, no, we should just make comics. But then there's gonna be like some nights where you don't want to just make a comic or you just want to draw and practice and
Yeah.
drawing shit's about drawing everything. So damn, this is fucking crazy how thin I'm getting this line on this door handle. I wonder if I could do something like the Spider-Man with the pen brush without fucking it up.
I know Paulo Rivera does the Spider-Man webs with like just a regular brush, and he gets them so clean. Like I don't know how he does it.
Oh, really? That's sick. Yeah, I've been trying to like watch a lot more art videos and study this a bit more. I think if there's anything I want to get better at, it's just like I want to continue to get better at drawing.
Yeah.
And we started what, late summer, right?
Yeah.
Like July or something? Or was
Yeah,
it
we did.
August? Something like that. But we did a pretty. It hasn't even been a year, and I think we've made like we've drawn a lot. We've done a lot. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for Ant-Man.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name? Who's playing Kane?
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors. I like him. I'm glad that
Yeah.
he's getting more work and everything.
Killed it in Lovecraft Country. Fuck, dude. Fuck, see, I did it. I dabbed a little too hard. I'm not gonna make this meeting right now. Sorry, Mark.
Just too focused.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to at least get an inking done too with some anatomy. Fuck. There we go. Oh yeah. This is like the most fragile I've ever used this pen before.
Oh, we got a
Huh.
comment.
What's it say?
Rest in peace, Mark. Also, what brush is that? Intel pocket brush, but it looks too big. Next Tobin.
I'll look up the name of it right now. It's a Pentel GFKP, Japan.
Is that the one with the cartridges?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a pocket brush pen.
pocket brush. Okay,
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
it's dope. I really dig it, dude. It's just
Uh,
getting that control is wild.
And again, it all comes back to Todd Knock,
Does it?
who recommended that as a good brush.
Did I buy this because of you? Did you tell me to buy this brush?
I did.
Did you?
You're welcome.
Sweet. We're gonna start getting artist friends on here soon too. Probably next episode. This one was just so sudden, and just getting stuff on here.
Yeah.
Oh, rad. Okay, cool. See, I'm on the right track. Learning how
Yeah.
to get fucking. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm always open to hear about other art supplies too, just to experiment and see what's best. I really like to. It's like learning about like gear from musicians, you know what I mean? Like seeing what pedals
Yeah.
they're using and whatnot. Do this really fast with the Micron because I can. I'm like, trying to like figure out how to letter, and I was using that Ames lettering guide to make the first draft of, the Drawin shit logo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking fun, but lettering's so hard. I would love to make my own lettering though, like a program.
Yeah, it can be pretty hard. I'm sorry for what I'm drawing right now gets our stream banned.
Ooh, let me Google this.
But you have to learn to draw all anatomy.
Let me keep that in mind, man. I'm gonna look that up.
What?
What Max says, the pen that they're saying to use. Posted it up on the screen.
Kuretake number 13?
Yeah.
Huh.
Have you heard of that?
It sounds familiar because I use them for brushes. I use there's another refillable Pentel pen that I use, and then the Pentel pocket brush pen, and then I use the what are they called? The zebra brush pens. They're Japanese brush pen. So I like those
Oh,
too. But I've never heard of those. The ones that he's suggesting. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, that sounds fun. You know, I think like out of penciling and inking and stuff like that, like it's all so much easier than coloring. I just cannot figure out coloring to save my life. It took me so long to make the promo because I was like,
I
what
love
colors do I
coloring by
use?
hand, but I can't do digital. I'm still trying to
I guess
master.
like I gotta figure out how to make a palette and stick to that palette. You know what I mean? Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, making a palette I feel is like the hardest thing for me. I also like the markers I have just fucking blow, dude. I hate them.
The
They're just
pigment
not good.
microns
No,
or your
the
coloring markers.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
good coloring markers are like hard to come by.
I just, you know, and not like this fucking matters. It's not like I'm drawing anything that could really be on this scale. But what's that brand that you use?
Oh, Copic?
Copic. So a lot of, current artists are using Copic and everything, and they're saying that like they don't think Copic is going to have the same type of longevity as other inking, and that the art might be devalued. Like the art pages could be devalued over time because of that.
Like they
So
just
they're
don't
not,
hold.
yeah, they
They
just
just
don't
don't
hold
hold
up.
up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they're so new that's kind of hard to tell at the moment, like how true that may
Yeah.
be. But that's like
Well, it's gonna be
a
something interesting
seller's
to see.
industry thing. I love just using a fucking micron, dude. Like it just like it's like butter.
Yeah.
You know what's also really hard to draw is like a fucking just a star.
Oh, like a really clean.
Yeah. And then add some texture with the ink to like the walls. And just brush it out a bit. Ah, fuck. So what's like one piece of anatomy that you feel like you need to work on the most?
Hands. It's always
Hands.
hands.
I feel like you do pretty good hands in general, though.
And probably I guess foreshortening the body, you know.
Okay.
So like just drawing it at different angles and whatnot. And drawing like women and with different physiques and like, and different points of views and whatever, because I just don't draw women as much as I draw men.
Hell no. We only draw men.
Men in tights.
Men in
The tighter
tights.
the better.
That's all we want to do is like get men in tight clothing, beat up other
Yeah.
men in tight clothing.
So as you can see, I am practicing drawing female anatomy. What do you think?
There you go. Hell yeah. You got to.
Yeah.
Terry, Terry Moore, the dude who does. God damn it! Why am I spacing out on that book? Strangers in Paradise. Tony, not Tony Moore. Is it Terry Moore? Something more. Is it more? No, I'm just getting mixing myself up. But his drawing book is really adamant on like women and like how to pay attention to like skin and like how to draw things proportionally and understanding that anatomy.
Yeah, the thing with like drawing women is like you're not supposed to add too many lines, and that's where I like get hung up.
Oh, okay. Like how so?
It's just like less is more. So like less, because then like it makes them look more manly, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Unless that's what you're going for, but like it's kind of hard to like um it's just kind of hard to not overdo it because you don't if you put too many lines and wrinkles and everything and they start to just look like men, and
Okay.
you're supposed to do more like smooth lines and like less definition and everything and focus more on shape, especially if you're drawing like a um, like a strong woman like Wonder Woman or something like that.
Okay. Interesting. I never pay attention to stuff like that. I gotta watch out for that. That's an interesting observation.
Let's see what else here. Kind of flip through my book.
Nice. Nice. I'm actually like getting close to wrapping this up.
I enjoyed your overly convoluted Miracle Man episode. You guys did a
Yeah,
good job of packing all that.
fucking wild, right?
Right.
Jesus Christ. So much history behind that book, dude. It's so wild. Um, have you read all of Miracle Man?
I have never read Miracle Man.
Oh, really?
I know he's
Okay.
kind of the forgotten superhero.
Um, it's weird. I swear to God, like it's just one of those books that like you're either like know about and obsessed with, or you just like don't know anything about it.
Right.
Nice. I gotta like actually add some detail to the Spidey suit, but I don't want to fuck that up just yet, and I need a reference for that.
I'm
If I
looking
use a
at just some
figure,
extreme poses right now. I could try to draw something in.
should add some like building detail and shit. Make it all worn. I can't believe there's like still Snyder fans trying to push that shit.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, the subreddit DC Circle Jerk is hilarious with how much they just make fun of Snyder fans.
It's just crazy, dude.
Like, it's just, guys, you got your movie. Go away.
Yeah, that was it. That was the fucking farewell.
And like, I feel like I wish that they could have held on to some of the actors and everything, but it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like I'm fucking this up now. I always get to a point of inking where I'm just like, now I'm just like fucking this whole thing up. Huh.
I still don't know how I feel about, because James Gunn pretty much alluded to that we're still going to get like an older Batman with like a younger Superman. I still don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, really? How do you
Yeah,
do to that?
because like he's doing the younger Superman, like just starting out, but like Batman's going to be a little bit farther along in his career because he's got Damian.
They also said that the timeline isn't going to be all one thing either. It could bounce around a little bit.
I don't know. Let's just wait and see how they're going to do it then.
Yeah, yeah. At this point, let me get a fucking thing so I can fuck up the Spider-Man. I just know that's how it's gonna happen, you know. I've like never really drawn a Spider-Man either.
Oh, you got your Marvel Legends out?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. And then let's go. Nice. Not like totally fucking it up. So this is kind of cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna fuck with the chest though, which is gonna be shitty. It looks so goofy, I feel. What are you working on next?
I'm just trying to just do a different pose.
And this is the first time I've ever tried to draw Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah. That's not too bad though. You know who draws an interesting fucking Spider-Man that actually
You broke up a little bit. What'd you say?
Frank Miller is probably one of my most enjoyable.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm gonna Google that right now. See what his.
It's like so simple.
Interesting.
Fuck it. I did it. Oh, wait, I
Kind
didn't do
of
this time.
works.
It does, right? Cool. It's inked.
Nice.
It's not horrible.
No, I like it.
I dig it actually. How dope. All right, I'll go back to anatomy for a little bit. Let me switch this over real fast. I'm super glad that we just like sat down and decided we needed to draw.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to do it. Damn, this like wing thing fell off. It's such a bitch getting this back on. There you go. Man. So you're just like doing full-on shapes and whatnot. I'm wondering if I should try grabbing a book and doing that. Because I have like the How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, the classic one.
That's always
The classic one that I don't really get how, like, I don't know. Whenever I do the figure drawing part of this book, I'm always so fucking lost, dude. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Draw the figure. So it's
That book's a
studying it.
classic,
So
though.
it really is. So I gotta try.
They steal so much of Jack Kirby's art and don't give him any credit for that book.
Oh, really? I thought it was all John Buscema in this book.
I thought they put Jack Kirby's book art in there too.
Did they? I thought it was just John Buscema.
Oh. John Buscema's another classic, though.
Yeah, he is. Man.
I always felt like John Buscema and then like John Romita and who's the other one? Sal.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't recall the name. Sal. It starts with a B.
Yeah, Sal Buscema or something.
Yeah.
But
I know it's not it, but yeah.
All those
Close
artists
to
from
that.
like the early 70s always get, I think, unfairly roped in with each other.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I always felt like that they did a lot of stuff on their own that really stood out.
Let me use this a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, making drawing exercises is kind of a whole nother thing, you know?
Yeah.
I think like I want to learn how to draw more cartoony, more than like precision. You know what I mean?
Cartoony art is like more in now in comics, and I'm so happy
Yeah.
that like, because like that uber realistic art that they were pushing in like the early 2000s and everything, it's just was kind of boring to me.
Well, it also like it feels like intimidating for someone who wants to go into that field, knowing that they have to have
Yeah.
that look. You know,
You know, and no
takes away.
disrespect to those artists like Brian Hitch and all them who specialize in that kind of art, but you
I
know,
don't like Brian Hitch.
you don't.
I don't.
Why
I really
not?
don't like Brian Hitch. Don't like his art. I don't like him in the new Venom run. I stopped buying Venom because of Brian Hitch.
Is it just because it's too realistic, or
It's just like it just doesn't work for me. I feel like at all. Like it just doesn't do anything for me. I liked it in the Batman's Grave, and it's good in the Authority, but there's like a certain point it just all got to like bad. I don't know. I just can't describe it. I just can't get into Brian Hitch. I like him as a person though. I've listened to interviews. I think he's a great guy. Does some cool shit for sure. Gets on cool projects, but I just don't really care for his art.
that's fair.
Let's see here. Let me cut it off here.
So I heard the new Spider-Man run is pretty terrible.
Run? Oh, who's writing it now?
Let me. John Romita Jr. is doing the art again, and because I know the last one, I think Arthur Adams was doing the art. The run that was after Nick Spencer's run. That,
Oh, really? Was he? It's crazy.
Yeah, and he's one of my favorites, as I've mentioned before. But let's see here. Go to my pull list. Zeb Wells.
Okay, it's still the Zeb Wells one? Oh, wow. I'm surprised. I heard Zeb is badass.
So is it this one, or is it the, or maybe it's a net? Because like my trades are a little bit behind the current.
Yeah, I heard the Zeb Wells stuff wasn't bad.
Okay, then maybe it's the next one. Let me see. Okay, I think this is stuff that people are complaining about. Is stuff that takes place after Dark Web.
Oh, really? Well, Dark Web's still going on, isn't it?
I think it's just wrapping up. Or no, it might still be going on because the trade doesn't come out until like May.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't even know what Dark Web's about. I'm not caught up in any of that.
Oh, it's time to find out. I might just read the Nick Spencer run and then like the one right after, and then that's it because I'm still kind of like not that into Spider-Man after one more day. Like I enjoy Miles like way more than Peter, which is
Oh, interesting. I
yeah.
don't know. I haven't read too much of any of that, to be honest.
It's just because I think Miles has been allowed to be a better character by the editorial staff than Peter.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. You
'Cause,
keep up with. I feel like there's some stuff you just keep up with way more than me on some of those aspects. I haven't read like a Spider-Man series in so long. So
I don't know.
long.
It's just because like the editorial staff refuses to let Peter grow up. Like Aunt May needs to die already.
She's still alive in the comics?
She's still alive.
No way.
I'm serious.
I feel like if Alfred's dead, Aunt May could die, you know?
Exactly. I'm still surprised they never brought Happy Hogan back in the comic books to go along with the movie.
That's true too.
And Gwen is still dead, and I'm happy.
Well, I mean, kind of.
I mean, Spider Gwen, I don't count that.
Drawing shit's hard, dude.
It is. It really is.
I also haven't drawn a figure in like a really long time, and I'm like feeling it. Like I can just feel how fucking difficult this is for me right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like not getting it.
When all else fails for me, I just black everything out and say like it's a shadow. That's why you can't see it.
I'm just like the design of it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm like
Yeah.
struggling with it. Um, hmm. Keeping the pencil sharp's like another like struggle.
Yeah.
I've also been up since like 5 a.m. today, so that'd probably be an explanation.
Why is that?
Oh, because I worked at 7 today.
You get up at 5 to do that?
Like 5:15, 5:30. I try to have like a morning before I go to work.
That makes sense. What do you think of this?
Oh, that's looking great, dude. That's looking
I really
awesome.
like that pose you're doing.
I'm at the foot though. It's gonna get shitty.
Just Rob Liefeld it.
No, I refuse to be that bad.
I think to practice my inks, I want to like download some pencils from like professional comic book artists and just go over them with the inking
There you go.
and like digitally or like by or print them out and do them by hand just to see how I do. And you know,
This is actually starting to come out kind of cool though. Like this pose, you're right. I'm hyped about it. Oh fuck. But it's just like the whole concept of like I'm gonna do cubes until I fucking get it, you know?
yeah.
Nice. The pose is set. Huh. Apparently, James Gunn's comments are upsetting everybody.
About what comments?
Just like how he responds to people. Like about the whole fucking what he says about fucking Snyder and all those people, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
And like the DC executives are just like really upset about shit. It's just stupid stuff, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Purely stupid stuff.
Here's Zachary Levi as an anti-vaxxer.
Really? I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, or like he like likes some like anti-vax like post or something. I don't know. Like there's some drama around that.
Of course.
Yeah. I was like, you don't need to be the Chris Pratt of the DCEU.
Yeah. Yeah, for reals. You said your
cool,
job,
though.
dude.
I do like the I did like the first Shazam movie, so I'm hoping that, and it sounds like they're going to keep all of them around. So I'm hoping that they do get to finish their trilogy in some way. Same with Jason Momoa's Aquaman. I think he deserves to finish his trilogy.
No, it's Jason Momoa's Aquaman's done after this.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm. Why do you think that?
Because the fucking his movie goes right into the new shit. Like,
Oh yeah, it all connects.
yeah. Come on, Danny. Come on, stop trying to hold on to this shit.
I'm just saying, just for the few.
No, stop trying to hold on to this shit. It's not like those movies were good and it was fucked with Emperor Third anyways, so.
Okay, Aquaman was fun. I will defend that movie.
Aquaman was, fun, but it wasn't like die hard, like let's keep this around to the end, you know what I mean? Like,
but then again, my standards for superhero movies aren't the highest anymore.
I mean, well, exactly. So don't keep it so low. Let's get something good going. Um, We had a lot of people come hang out today. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
I think that little break from the anatomy part helped me out. It just like helped my cool my brain down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's interesting listening to artists like interviews and hearing about the who does tight pencils and who does outrageously loose pencils. And
Yeah. I notice the ones that tend to stick to tighter pencils are the ones who don't ink their own work
yeah, that's true.
because they know where everything's going to go and what they're going to do when they ink it.
Damn it, you're still working on anatomy, and I just started drawing Spider-Man.
I mean, it counts as anatomy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going very anatomistic with this.
Are you going to try to finish that on tonight's stream?
Maybe we'll see what happens. I'm a little bulky. Even if not, I'm pretty happy with it. Except for this fucking back muscle I keep fucking up over here. So I made his body just like too big. I'm not done with one of the arms. I think it's just because I haven't finished one of the arms yet.
Yeah, you can always even them out after.
Yeah.
I'm slowly putting together my Justice League roster that sits on my desk at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got the Mezco Superman on the way, which means it's never going to arrive.
Oh, Constantine, I finally got it, dude. I just haven't opened it.
Oh, you got it? Do an
Yeah.
unboxing video for that.
I am. But I haven't opened it yet.
And then I already got the Mezco Wonder Woman and one Mezco Batman. And then I'm going to sell my DC Universe Classics Martian Manhunter and swap it out with a McFarlane Martian Manhunter. And then from there, I'm going to go with the DC Icons Flash, the Mezco Aquaman, DC Universe Classics Hawkgirl, and DC Icons Cyborg. And that should complete my roster. Oh, and a Mezco John Stewart Green Lantern.
Nice.
Yes. I'll have like 9 characters in total.
That's going to look dope. Oof. We're hitting that 10 o'clock mark. We've actually been at it for 2 hours hardcore.
We have, and I think we did a pretty good job. This is something I think that we should, maybe spend the first 30 minutes of every broadcast just doing some anatomy work, different parts of the body. One day we might even do feet.
No, we'll make through it, and I think it's good that I applied it to some stuff today too.
Right. Like we should always do anatomy, like maybe that's working with what we plan on drawing that day, whether that's facial proportions or angles, foreshortening, just stuff like that.
This is the most anatomy I've ever drawn ever. You know what I mean? Like that's progress. That's something, And I mean, cool. I got to, what? As we wrap up, let me erase the pencils on this page. Do the honorary cleaning, the cleansing of the pencils.
It's a satisfying feeling.
It really is. Lets you know what you forgot. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna ink this entire book, and I'm about halfway through now. Step by step, it's fucking progress. Better than not doing it. It's just like the gym, As much as I just wanted to play Harry Potter tonight.
You still gonna go to the gym tonight?
No, today was my rest day. It's 10 o'clock, dude. I'm not going to the gym.
I mean, hey, gains never stop.
Been up since 5.
I like it.
Came out dope. Dope shit. Your stuff looks great. I fucking love the hand proportions you were working on.
Thanks.
And then fucking kind of drew half of a Spidey. I mean, it's not a bad Spidey for just spinning one out real quick,
Yeah.
Better than anything else I've ever done a bit. So hey, I'll take it. I will fucking take it. Probably finish it up a bit later too. Yeah. I don't know. Do we just wrap it here?
I'm down.
All right, cool. Well, this has been Drawing Shit, and thanks for hanging. And we actually had a couple people hang, so it's fucking sick, you know?
All right,
Thought it
thanks
was
for
really
watching,
cool.
guys.
Yeah. Bam.